Welcome back, my favorite Python programmers, to a brand new video, and in this one we're going to be looking at another small project that I'm going to be breaking down. I've already uploaded a similar video, maybe, I guess, but basically what I do is I go through this project. It's very simple, and I explain everything that there is to explain, and there will be a lot of lessons, especially for beginners, to learn from this. As you can see, I am wearing my gym wear because I'm going to the gym, and I said, you know what, my students deserve to learn a little bit before I go. Look at these guns, I need to keep them up. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I'm actually going to the gym, but I thought let's record this. So I hope it's not inappropriate. First of all, we import the speed test. So this is actually using an API module. Basically, it's a website that tests the speed of the internet, and I'm going to actually run because my internet is shit and it will take a lot of time to load. I don't know if shit was an appropriate word to say in a video on YouTube. I still don't know these things, but anyways, basically this allows us to test the internet speed using an API. API just means that we are accessing functions from somewhere on the internet, kind of like that. But anyways, right here we have a function. Of course, we made a function because we are professional and we are distinguished individuals, and we create the speed.test object, which has different functions and variables that allow us to access and test out the download and upload speed of various things. If you don't know, and by the way, if you do this on your own, you might not have the speed test, so you will have to pip install it. You will have to basically do something like this. So I'm just gonna boom, right here, pip install speedtest-cli. If you're using PyCharm like me, it works on any IDE. Basically, go to the terminal and copy this right here. So back right here, as you can see, my download speed is 8.5 or 8.51 and 11.5 for the upload megabits per second, and we'll talk about what is that and what this number is as well. So inside we simply have a small testing internet speed, comma please wait, and then we print out the download using an f string so that we can provide these variables right here. So I believe this is nothing too complicated, and of course we call the function at the end. So let's look at what we have in here. We have the speed object, which is the speed test object that has, it's a class that allows, as I've told you, that allows us to perform and access various functions that will test the speed of our internet. And for the download, we say speed.download, and if I hover over it, it does have documentations, and it says test download speed test against speedtest.net. So this is what we're accessing. We have some parameters that we can add that I'm not going to delve into, and we have the upload as well, which does exactly the same thing that the download does, but tests the upload speed. Now I'm going to discuss what we have in here. So if I hover over the download, does it indicate in what form it returns? No, it doesn't. So basically it returns the speed in bits per second. And we don't want them in bits per second because it's gonna tell me like your internet speed is like 8,500,000 bits per second, but we don't know what it is. Whenever you're testing your internet speed, you'll always notice that it is in megabits per second, not megabytes. I mean, maybe it depends on the region that you're at. Maybe they use different metrics. It's either megabytes per second or megabits per second. Usually it's megabits per second because it can be represented in a very nice number. So basically we want it to be in megabits instead of just bits. So what we do is we divide by 1 million. And what are these dashes? In Python, you can actually have these underscores, not dashes. You can have these underscores in between numbers to know what a million is and what a billion is, and so on. And we do the same for the upload, and at the end we have this dot to f, and basically what it means is we don't want to have 8.517510 whatever, like 5-6 numbers after the comma. We only want to have 2 numbers after the comma. But for example, I can set this to, let's say 6, and you'll see that we have several floating points after it. So basically this allows us to delimit the numbers that we have after the dot. So if you are tired of using websites technically we're still using a website, but if you're tired of using various websites to test your internet speed and you want to do it on your own computer locally, you can do it. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. And I have a lot of different places where I post content, so make sure to follow me. And all of the links that I have in the description. I also have a university, not a university. I have a teaching institute where I take complete beginners that don't know how to write a single line of code, and I turn them into software engineers through a very meticulous course that delves extremely deeply into every single aspect in Python, with beginner projects, intermediate projects, and now on advanced projects as well. All of that information will be in the description. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.